Ukraine mod claims landing ship of Russia's Black Sea Fleet destroyed in drone attack. Amid the war between Russia and Ukraine, the Ukrainian Defense Ministry has claimed destroying the landing ship of the Cerner project using Bayraktar TB2. In a key development pertaining to the ongoing war in Eastern Europe, Ukraine on Saturday claimed to have destroyed yet another Russian ship weeks after the sinking of the warship Moskva in the Black Sea. Taking to the official Twitter handle, the Ukrainian Defense Ministry has claimed it destroyed the landing ship of the Cerner project using Bayraktar TB2. The announcement by the Ukrainian Defense Ministry comes as the war between Russia and Ukraine transcended 70 days unabated. In the tweet, the Ukrainian Defense Ministry shared a video which depicted the vessel near Snake Island which had been hit by a Bayraktar drone in the Black Sea. The Defense Ministry further launched a sarcastic attack at the invading forces by stating that the Russian forces will now carry out the traditional parade of its Black Sea Fleet on May 9 at the bottom of the sea. Earlier in April, Ukrainian officials had claimed that their forces had hit the Russian warship Moskva with missiles. However, Kremlin had retorted that a fire was reported aboard the Moskva and that it was not attacked, according to AP. However, days later, the Russian authorities had informed that the Moskva had in fact sunk after being heavily damaged, Associated Press reported. Russia lost more than 25,000 soldiers in its military offensive, Ukraine. It is pertinent to mention here that Russia, on February 24, launched a special operation in Ukraine after Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a decree recognizing the independence of the Donetsk and Luhansk regions. Since then, deaths and destruction have been reported in Ukraine due to ongoing hostilities between the two warring nations. In the latest update on May 8, the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense claimed that around 25,100 Russian troops have lost their lives since February 24. According to Ukrainian Defense Ministry, Russian armed forces have lost 2,713 combat armored machines, 509 artillery systems, 172 MLRS, 1,122 tanks, 155 helicopters, 199 aircraft and 84 anti-aircraft warfare systems. The Ukrainian Defense Ministry claimed that Russian troops have lost 1934 vehicles and fuel tanks, 341 unmanned aerial vehicles, 11 vessels including ships and boats, 38 special equipment and 90 cruise missiles. Russian mod claims missile strikes destroyed Ukrainian aircraft in countries south. Amid the intense battle between Moscow and Kyiv, the Russian Defense Ministry claimed of hitting Ukrainian aircraft on Saturday, Spectator Index reported. Amid the intense warfare in Eastern Europe, the Russian Defense Ministry on Saturday claimed of hitting Ukrainian aircraft, Spectator Index reported. The Defense Ministry claimed that its missile strikes destroyed the aircraft in the south of Ukraine. This came hours after the regional governor confirmed that Russian shelling in Lyman grew tremendously on Saturday, resulting in the killing of one person in the Donetsk region. Russia is killing civilians. On May 6, as a result of Russian shelling, one civilian of the Donbas was killed in Lyman. 3 more people were injured, Pavlo Kirilenko wrote in a Telegram post. As Russia is scheduled to commemorate its Victory Day on May 9, Ukraine's National Security Council warned citizens to take extra precautions amid speculations of increasing shelling on Sunday and Monday. A Facebook post urged civilians not to ignore air raid sirens. Since Russian troops cannot boast of any significant achievements on the front by Victory Day, the risk of massive shelling of Ukrainian cities these days is increasing, the post read. Meanwhile, Russia, on the other hand, claimed it has no intention of intensifying shellings due to the Victory Day. Russian forces will not wrap up its operation on Victory Day. Reacting to the recent U.S. official's statement, Russian Foreign Ministry spokesman Alexei Zaitsev said it has no intention of deploying tactical nuclear weapons in Ukraine. Terming the U.S. official's statement baseless, he said, Russia firmly abides by the principle that there can be no victors in a nuclear war and it must not be unleashed. He also blamed the wider Western Bloc for what he called its irresponsible handling of the situation in Ukraine. Amid speculations that Russian forces would use their maximum missiles against the Ukrainian troops before the Victory Day, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov dismissed the reports and said, "Moscow will not forcefully adjust its actions." According to Lavrov, Russia is not in the mood to wrap up the ongoing military operations in accordance with Victory Day, which is also called an anniversary day to celebrate Nazi Germany's surrender to Allied forces. Russia-Ukraine war. It is pertinent to mention here that Russia initiated a full-fledged war against Ukraine nearly 2 days after Vladimir Putin signed a decree recognizing the independence of breakaway regions Donetsk and Luhansk. Putin's action came despite the West's repetitive warning and speculations about his ill intention to invade Ukraine. On February 24, the Russian troops started a military operation against Ukraine. Since then, it has been bombarding several cities in Ukraine, resulting in the killing of thousands of civilians.